Hello guys, today's topic is decimals. Okay, when you are learning real number 9, you will start with ones, tens, hundreds and so on. Have you ever wondered what will be before ones? Yes, there is something before ones, and that we will learn today. Okay, before learning decimals, let's understand few topics. The first one is tenth. Any number or a thing when divided into 10 equal parts. Each part is one tenth of that number or a thing. One part is called one tenth. Two parts is called two tenths. Then what about five parts? Yes, five parts is called five tenths. Okay, let's take an example of number 3. Let's break down 3 into 10 equal parts. Then each part is called one tenth of 3. That is 3 by 10. Okay, basically 3 by 10 is written as 0.3. Then what about two parts? That is 2 tenths. That is 3 by 10 into 2. That is 6 by 10. That is written as 0.6. Okay, so by this definition, we can understand that a tenth is something which has a denominator of 10 because we are dividing into 10 equal parts. That can be written in form of decimals. So for example, if we divide 54 into 10 equal parts, each part is 54 by 10. That is 5.4. Okay, I guess you understood tenths. Now if you move further, if you divide into 10 equal parts, one part is called tenth. If you divide into 100 equal parts, one part is called hundredth. So, what is an hundredth? It is something which has a denominator of 100. For example, if you take a number 5 and divide it into 100 equal parts, it has a denominator of 100. That is 5 by 100. So, 1/100th of 5 is 0.05. Then what about two parts? That is 200th of 5. That is 2 into 5 by 100. That is 1 by 10. That is 0.1. Okay, now let's understand place values. Before speaking about this, I told you, have you ever wondered what is before ones? Yes, if I write a number something like 2.35, we know that 2.35, here the decimal point is important. That is, after decimal points, we have the terms like tenth, hundredth, thousandth, etc. So, 2.35 can be written as 2 into 1 plus 0.3 plus 0.005. So, I can, before from the concept of 10th, I know that 0.3 is basically 3 by 10 from the concept of 10. And 0.05 is 5 by 100 from the concept of 100. So that's it. Now the place values are 2 into 1 plus 3 into 1 by 10 plus 5 into 1 by 100. So here 2 is in 1's place, 3 is in 10th place and 5 is in 100th place. Okay, let's take something more complicated to understand better. Let the example be 76.39. Okay, 76.39 can be written as 76 plus 0.3 plus 0.09. Okay, when it comes to 76, I hope you all know how to split it. 7 into 10 plus 6 into 1. 0.3 is nothing but 3 by 10. 0.09 is nothing but 9 by 100. So here 7 is in 10th place, 6 is in 1 place, 3 is in 10th place, 9 is in 100th place. I hope you understand. Okay, let's now have few examples. Please pause the video and do the exercise. So, for example, I want to split place values of 3.5. Let's say 3.5. 3.5 is 3 is in 1's place and 5 is in 10th place. Okay. Whenever you are writing decimals, there is a thumb of rule. When denominator is multiple of tens, calculate the number of zeros and place the decimal point from left side for that number. For example, if I have a number 3587 by 100, when the number is 3587 by 100, there is 2 zeros in the denominator. So I will calculate from left side 2 numbers. So before 8, I am going to keep the point. So that comes to 35.87. Okay, I hope you understood the basic concepts of decimals. Now let's understand how we are comparing two decimals. Okay, when it comes to two decimals, basically comparing two decimals is very similar to comparing two numbers, where we compare at each each respective place value from right side. If one is greater than the other at that place value, we stop the comparison and we see that number is greater than that. Similarly in decimals. So for example, if we take 1.15 and 1.18, 1.15 can be written as 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 by 10 plus 5 into 1 by 100. 1.18 can be written as 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 by 10 plus 8 into 1 by 100. So in this problem, the ones places and tenth places are same. But when it comes to 100th place, 1.18 is higher than the 1.15. So we can say that 1.18 is greater than 1.15. Okay, let's take another example. Let's say 3. Please pause the video and do the exercise. Point one two and 2.12. 3.12 can be written as 3 into 1 plus 1 into 1 by 10 plus 2 into 1 by 100. Whereas 2.12 can be written as 2 into 1 plus 1 into 1 by 10 plus 2 into 1 by 100. So here, obviously, when we are comparing this, we will start from right side. So when we start from the right side, we first enter at the ones place. So when it comes to the ones place, 3 is greater than 2. So there is no point of checking others when the first place is equally greater. So clearly we can say that 3.12 is greater than 2.12. Okay. I hope you understood how to compare two decimals and what are decimals. Now let us see some practical usage where and why the decimals are very important. Okay, the decimals are very important in conversion. Okay, we will see few conversions like length conversion and weight conversion. Okay, when it comes to the length conversion, we know that the standard measurements we do are kilometers, centimeters, millimeters, and meters. And we know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Then what about 1 centimeter? Yes, 1 centimeter is equals to 1 by 100 of meters. Then what about A centimeters? A centimeters is A by 100 meters. So let's take an example of 74 centimeters. 74 centimeters can be written as 74 by 100 meters. 74 by 100 is nothing but 0.74. So, 74 centimeters is equals to 0.74 meters. We know that 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. Then what about 1 millimeter? Yes, 1 millimeter is equals to 1 by 10 centimeters. That's equals to 0.1 centimeters. So then what about A millimeters? A millimeters is equals to A by 10 centimeters. Let's say 6 millimeters. That is 6 by 10 centimeters. That is 0.6 meters. 0.6 centimeters. Okay. Now I guess you have a basic idea of length. Let's move to the weights. The common quantities in weights are grams and kilograms. We know that 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. Okay? Then what about 1 gram? 1 gram is equals to 1 by 1000 kilograms. Then what about A grams? A grams is equals to A by 1000 kilograms. Okay, let's take an example of 2500 grams. 2500 grams is equals to 2500 into 1 by 1000 kilograms. That is 2.5 kilograms. Okay. Please pause the video and do the exercise. Here is a quick exercise. I will explain you each problem from one section. I expect you to do the exercise on behalf of your own. Okay. The first problem is express the following as meters using decimals. See, when they say particularly using decimals, they mean to convert centimeters into meters or grams into kilograms. Okay. So first one was 13 centimeters. We know that 1 centimeter is equals to 1 by 100 meters. Then what about 13 centimeters? Yes, 13 centimeters is equals to 13 by 100 meters. That is 0.13 meters. Explain the following in kgs using decimals. Okay, they have given 5 grams. We know that 1 gram is equals to 1 by 1000 kilograms. Then what about 5 grams? 5 grams is equals to 5 by 1000 kilograms. What is 5 by 1000? That is 0.005. Okay. After completing exercise 3, I hope you got the clarity of conversions into meters and kilograms. Okay, let's see about addition and subtraction of decimals. See, addition and subtraction of decimals is very similar to the additions and subtraction of whole numbers. But the only thing you have to be very concentrated about adding the numbers, adding the zeros. We can add as many zeros to the left side of the decimal, to the left side of decimal point. For example, there is nothing difference between 0.45 or 0.450. 0.45 is very similar to 0.450. And there is nothing difference between 2 and 0.2. So, to match things, we add zeros and we do subtraction. And obviously, additions and subtractions also follow same rules as whole numbers like carrying and borrowing. And let us see few examples like of additions. The few examples of additions was 3.57 plus 6.1. Okay. See this particular example. We have the example of 3.57 plus 6.1. 3.57 has 2 digits after the decimal point, whereas 6.1 has only 1 digit. So to match that, we are adding a 0 after the decimal point. As I told you, there is nothing difference between 2.1 and 2.10. There is nothing difference between 6.1 and 6.10. So for an easy addition, I am adding a 0 later. So this becomes as 3.57 plus 6.10. Using a normal addition, this becomes 9.67. Okay, let's see this particular example. That is 3.45 minus 2.67. 3.45 can be written as 3 into 1 plus 4 into 1 by 10 plus 5 into 1 by 100. Whereas 2.67 can be written as 2 into 1 plus 6 into 1 by 10 plus 7 into 1 by 100. So here this example is very critical. So let's understand this. So let's write in decimals table like 1's place 3, 2, 1 by 10's place 4 and 6, 1 by 100 place 5 and 7. So here clearly 7 is greater than 5. So we have borrowed 1 from 4. So then 4 becomes 3 and 5 becomes 15 as you do in normal subtractions. So 15 minus 7 is 8. Now we can see that 6 is greater than C. So we borrowed 1 from 3. So then 3 becomes 2 and 3 in 10th place becomes 13. So 13 minus 6 is 7 and 2 minus 2 is 0. So this finally boils down to 0 into 1 plus 7 into 1 by 10 plus 8 into 1 by 100. That is equals to 0.78. I hope you understood this. Thank you. Please pause the video and do the exercise.